MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the results through the first 5 games. It's been everything we could have hoped for. And now, at 3-2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Clayton Kershaw gets the ball with a world championship on the line. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Barnes has it, and he makes the throw to first. Simmons is retired, and there's one away. Now batting, David Fletcher. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Well, even though these 2 teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
And the throw at first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. It's the Angels nothing, Dodgers coming to bat. This is the Freeway Series, and it's on MLB Network. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Striding in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder.
First delivery to him
Mookie.
on the way. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's fouled. The pitch. This is foul right side. Still no balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Betts stands at second with no outs. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Here comes the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back in standing. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Betts is on the move. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. A very big lead from second. Now the pitch. And another foul ball. throw behind the runner at second, and he's back in standing. Here comes another 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another 0-2 home. Runner breaks for third. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Taylor. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's 1 for 5. He's set and the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Back up the middle. Fletcher takes it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers leave 1, and this is still. In now is Anthony Rendon. They'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger. I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Here's Justin Upton now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's got 8 hits in 45 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 17 times. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bellinger's on his horse. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And, of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if
this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Angels strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, A.J.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Max.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's a .333 hitter. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Now a snap throw to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Heaney. It's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Next for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Hernandez.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. So digging in now, Max Stassi, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Kershaw comes set. 2-1 on its way. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. Stassi on second. Barreto on at first with nobody out. Gloved by Taylor. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the second